Tonight's first inductee is Dr. Vernard Lewis, a renowned researcher and long-serving entomology professor at the University of California, Berkeley. Early on in his 35-year career, Dr. Lewis served a stint as the Pest Management Department head for a cheerful little California getaway you might have heard of called San Quentin State Prison. Here's a brief look at Dr. Lewis's fascinating life and industry contributions.
In June 2017, Dr. Vernard Lewis is planning to retire from a 26-year career as Cooperative Extension Entomologist at University of California, Berkeley's Richmond Field Station. For decades, Dr. Lewis has had one foot in the world of urban entomological academia and the other firmly planted in pest management, without ever leaving Berkeley since beginning there as an undergrad in 1971. Dr. Lewis, currently 65, grew up in Minnesota as the oldest of 10 children in his household. He was bitten by the entomology bug when only 5, collecting insects in kindergarten. His passion, combined with curiosity and high energy, can be credited with his rise to pest management industry legend. Having received his bachelor's degree in agricultural sciences from Berkeley in 1975, in 1979, Dr. Lewis received his master's in entomology. By 1989, he'd earned a PhD in the discipline and was asked to join the Berkeley faculty in urban entomology in 1990. To help pay for his doctoral studies, he worked at San Quentin Prison as the head of its pest control department, a role he held between 1986 and 1988. Additionally, during this time, Dr. Lewis was owner of his own pest management firm, IPM Systems. During his continued tenure at Berkeley, Dr. Lewis was responsible for the establishment of the Villa Termiti, built on Berkeley's campus. The 400-square-foot building is defined as the House of the Termite, used to test for drywood termite detection and control methods. Dr. Lewis is also a founding member of the Global Termite Expert Group, which was originally organized by the United Nations. The 20-member group from around the world worked together on projects from 2000 to 2008. During the past 26 years, Dr. Lewis has given more than 700 entomology presentations, with an estimated 65% of them tailored to assist pest management professionals with their training and development programs. Dr. Lewis characterizes his time immersed in the field of entomology as a blast. After his retirement, Berkeley will most certainly have a challenge on their hands trying to fill the good doctor's shoes.
Wow. Thank you. I'm truly honored and blessed to be here this evening. It was a complete surprise to me when Marty leaked it to me back in April. To be counted amongst the legends of urban pest management is truly priceless, at least to me. I want to thank, of course, Marty and Heather for this fantastic venue and dinner. All you who voted or nominated me or whatever you do, I'm not quite sure how this works. It's a bit of a black box, but thanks anyway. For me to get here today took help from a lot of people, and just bear with me as I get through some of these names, and then I'll tell you some war stories. I have to first thank Nana in Fresno when I was a child. She made me read an hour a day before going to grammar school. I didn't like it. Thank God for her. To Pop, also in Fresno, he's the one who first taught me how to love insects and nature. And then Mom and Dad in Minneapolis. I moved around a lot. Those of you with little kids know, little boys, I was one of those. I got hanai'd a lot, that's a Hawaiian word, farmed around a lot. Mom and Dad taught me responsibility and to be a hard worker. My 10 brothers and sisters, I thank them they taught me how to cooperate and to negotiate. 10, I was the eldest of 10. Yeah, right. I went to De La Salle High School in Minneapolis, Christian Brothers School. I got a scholarship. I was always a bright kid. De La Salle gave me a good education. It also gave me incentive to go to college. 1967, they said I wasn't smart enough to go to college. I guess they were wrong. Of course, for me to go to college, I needed a place to stay. I had no money, like many of you out there. My Aunt Ethel let me sleep on her couch for 2 years, on a couch in a living room in a one-bedroom apartment. Yeah, while I went to Laney College. She made fantastic gumbo. I'm sure some of you out there have had it. The gumbo I make today is Ethel's gumbo in her honor. And then, of course, to UC Berkeley, 3 degrees and a job. Hello. And then I had this tremendous network of industry and academics. Brian Forschler, Haverty, Dave Wood, Peter Kenmore. I could go on. Deanie Miller, she's out there. Thank you for supporting my career. Of course, you, the industry, I mean, I gave 700 talks out there, at least 700, 701. And thank you for all listening to me, all the thousands of you out there. Of course, I have to say thanks to fishing, bowling, golf, civil rights. And lastly, my lovely wife, Dr. Lisa Kala. She's truly, she's here today. She's always been there with me from back in the olden days. We met in the dorms. She hated me for the first 2 years. And then she ended up marrying me. Go figure. My daughter, Ikani, you saw the photo of her, and my grandson, Tahir. I'm a modern family. We have 3 generations living under one roof. I'm sure you all can agree with some of you out there. You know how it is? Yeah, I'm there. I thank all my ohana, that's Hawaiian for family relatives. I have hundreds of them out there. I had 8 of them at my house 2 weeks ago. I thank them because they kept me balanced, and they remind me there's more to life than just work. And so thanks to all those people, mahalo. I have 2 little short stories. Marty wanted me to talk about a war story. All right, I'll give you one from San Quentin, one of them, and then I'll give you one from Cal. I'm sure you all know California has death row. It's at San Quentin. Part of my duties when I worked there was I had to go there once a month. Near as I can tell, I'm the first person who's ever danced on death row. Yes, the first time I went to death row on San Quentin, I asked the tier sergeant, has anyone ever danced on it? He went, no. So I did this thing called the chase. My wife and that's our favorite move. They thought I was nuts. I'm the only one that's ever done that. Now I have to give you one from the University of California. Early in my career, I got slapped with a $1.5 million lawsuit. So much for Fiat Lux and telling the truth in academic. Yeah, right. I won. All right. So here I am. Okay, but you know, anyone who's ever been sued, you know, your bosses call you in. The vice chancellor, I won't mention his name. The big high-powered guy, he's telling me, hey, what did you do wrong? I did nothing wrong. He's reading me the riot act, and I said, are you done? He says, yes. Now it's my turn. You know, Vice Chancellor, if I was studying the frequency of zits on a fly's ass, I wouldn't be here today. I do things that matter, that people live and die and spend money over, not that theoretical stuff. So get to defending me, okay? I won the lawsuit, so. I'm done.